Hello there and welcome to another video. This is something I definitely want to talk about. E-begging and charity stream. Well, we're talking about e-begging. There's some e-beggars that won't work. That's definitely for sure. Come online, asking people for money, not at a good cause, you know, like, for example, someone how pay for funeral, like a good cause, like something more positive. There's some bad actors out there who don't want to have to get a job, who beg for, who do not want to work for it. Definitely lazy. Some of them. Some of them say, "Oh, you get some money," and you know, I'm talking about this video.
$250 more, y'all. I need $250 more, y'all.
Who and then when you give it to them, they badmouth you. I said, really? I said, why would you come to eBay? You kind of like maybe those guys who sit in Wawa's and 7-Eleven, begging to get a cigarette, whatever. Those type of people who don't want to work, who aren't able-bodied. And last year, remember that not Section 8, but the food stamps ran out. I saw a lot of people was upset. People said they're gonna steal.
What?
Nah, I don't want to work.
Because they got how many children they have. But the people who need it, who disabled, who elderly, who couldn't work, need it. But the people who able-bodied, that also another example in this video. Y'all, that storage guy. I remember he had a job at, this Golden Corral, and he got fired. Then he started living in a storage unit, him and his girl. Yeah, you know how that goes. The e-begging game. I said, I got a lot to say about that. I said, are you able to beg for money? You able to get a job? Apply yourself, like my mom always say. I was saying, I respect it if you get a job, you know, if you say this. I remember when I was going to get Wawa's, of course, and people be holding the door. They say, "Can you buy me something on the way up?" Also, when they come to the store, they ask you to buy some food. I get on my nerves. It happened a couple of times. And one day I gave this woman my sandwich. My somebody said I had two. I gave her one. I mean, that was kind of to my heart. I said, I don't mind giving people food, you know, who left fortunate come here begging for go inside the store or hold the door so you can buy something on the way out. Stay and go 5 feet away from the store. I respect you there. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna yell at you and say, sorry. Be respectful, because you know some situations. But that's my rant about e-begging. Is it good? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It depends on the person. Alright, charity stream or gaming for charity. Streamers who does it though. I respect their grind. They gotta follow it. They could, if you have a following, you can do charity streams. I don't. I want to, but it's not gonna end well. Because my audience is like a riot. Me doing a charity stream probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, I think it's definitely a charity organization. Sorry about some of my words. There's other organizations you could have good cause on. You could stream for autism, stream for children. That's extra life. You stream for a lot of things, whatever you passionate about. But there's some streamers who are ungrateful and take advantage of people. I share right there.
That you have hours and hours every day to watch Twitch, yet you don't have $5 to spare for an entire month.
No, we're not playing God of War. The only way I play God of War is somebody donates $1,000 today. That's the only time I'll touch it for like an hour.
Yeah, those streamers, those the bad apples.
Say, oh, I've done this, I stream for free, you should be paying.
But I know some people do have a full-time job and do that aside. But if you want to do it as a business, fine, but don't be getting mad if your revenue goes down. Get a full-time job, pick up your bootstrap. And I think it was one video that I saw about he wanted to become a full-time YouTuber. I think it's kind of unrelated, so then he got demonetized. He had to go back to a real job. I'm gonna post it right now.
I had almost 90,000 subscribers on YouTube, but somehow I was still broke. The name of my channel, Future from Bruv. Around 2018, I made my first video with my friend named DeAndre. We was in college, sitting down, made a video. It was cool. I went to my bro's school and we did a video. I think it was questions girls have for guys. Video did like 100K views. We got a lot of traction, and then from there we became the Bruvs. In my head, I'm like, yo, if we stay consistent, we're gonna win. This was the plan. Everybody was on board. We was doing it. It was popping. We was flying out. We was going on vacation. We was doing things, but we was making money. It was going well. And then people move, consistency stopped, and life hit. Subscribers don't pay the bills. I was doing Instacart and DoorDash in between us doing videos just to make some extra money. I also was selling merch. I didn't have the best money management at the time. It didn't work how it was supposed to work.
Yeah, Dad, I had to reference that video. So let's say a stream ago, if your shit not doing well, if not bringing in income, don't be afraid to get a job. I say you should do streaming full time, but I would say make sure you have some revenue if you have enough, or you have enough to cover bills, etc. and basic necessities. But as far as trading streaming goes, definitely don't use money for yourself. Use it for, let's say, but I would say don't stream for, say, they don't have their goals at the top or the bottom. Tell them, so help me go to TwitchCom, help me pay my rent, you know. I mean, you could do that, but sometimes it's 5 times out of 10. 5 times out of 10, sorry about that. People not gonna donate to you. People that don't know you. I understand you want to do that, but fine, but donate to you. Go to an event. Don't pay the bills. Or pay your phone bill. I remember it was a streamer that have a goal that pay for my next bill. I said no, they're not gonna do that. But it was this guy a long time ago that he done tattoos. He said, man, I said I quit my other job, when I do tattoos, it's not paying me enough. And one of the viewers said, why don't you get another job? Yeah, I said, yeah. Instead of begging online. So I mean, some will get back, and they have a heart. They generally care for the content creator or streamer. But most of the time, that's not gonna happen. But nevertheless, sorry about going on record here. Sound like a broken record, but anyways, for me, I'll do none of those days, ebeg or do a charity stream. I might do it in the future, the charity one, but as far as ebegging, no. I said I pick up my own bootstraps. I said, to be honest, I'll deserve money. I would say don't you don't have to do that. I'm not greedy. A lot of people are struggling right now to put food on the table, to have health insurance, especially going on, especially this current administration right now.
Is over. Oil prices are going to go down very, very rapidly. So is inflation. So is everything else.
Oh, definitely. And people struggling. So I would say y'all have to give me any day. So I'll put that out there. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.